that she looked great and she had a fabulous dress on. Someone else got out of the car. He was Grandma's age, but dressed very differently. He was the official record. I don't have a blood heir, therefore one of my wife's heirs will take the throne after me. We have 3 candidates for the throne: Helen, Iris, and Matilda. My dear wife lived with the candidates for some time to determine who will become the future queen. She has finally come to the decision that Matilda is the perfect fit for the throne. From today on, she will use the official title of Princess Matilda. When she takes the throne, her title will be Queen Matilda the First. I congratulate her on behalf of my country and my people. At that moment, someone came and put an incredible cloak on me. There were many news crews around. They were constantly taking photos. Grandma opened her arms wide. I ran to hug her. Grandma, you look fabulous, and you don't seem to have an issue with your legs either, I said. Family have access to this money. Dear Princess, it's time for us to go. We will take you to your new country on the Royal Air Force. The people of Tanuvatu can't wait to meet you. As I was getting into the car, I heard my mom say, 120 billion doesn't money. You can give me 1 billion and that's enough for me.
Six.
Trash duty. I went outside and came face to face with a pit bull. Growler, staring at me. Right at that moment, a man yelled, "Don't move! He got out of his leash. He might attack you." I couldn't move because I was already paralyzed with fear. The man said, "I'll distract him. Walk backwards and get away. Don't run." Those 10 seconds felt like 10 years. First, I walked slowly like the guy said, but then I had to get going. I turned around and ran home as fast as I could. I hated taking out the trash because things like this happen to me all the time. Just last week, I almost got hit by a drunk driver. I walked into the living room, trying to catch my breath. My mom and my brother Sean were playing a board game and having a blast. Mom, I almost got attacked by a pit bull. I was barely able to get away. Why am I the only one taking out the trash? Sean should also do it once in a while, I said. Mom was upset because I interrupted their game. You're just like your dad, complaining all the time. Sean asked with a smirk on his face. Mommy, did my dad ever complain? Mom replied, your dad was a perfect man. That's why I left Kirsten's dad for him. But then her first husband, she had me, and with her second, she had Sean. So my brother and I share our mom, but we have different dads. My mom loves my brother more than she loves me, and doesn't hide it. I'm kind of like the maid of the house. She always wants me to do stuff for her. Sean, on the other hand, enjoys being Mom's favorite. One night my dad called. He sounded awful. Honey, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. Unfortunately, we lost your grandpa. His body is being transported on a plane. There's something we need to go over before the funeral. Your grandpa's will is going to be presented. I talked to your mom. She's going to bring you to the lawyer's office, he said. My grandpa lived in South Africa, so I couldn't see much of him, but we talked on the phone all the time. He was my confidant. He was the one I called when my mom upset me. He would calm me down with his kind words. Come, live here with me, he'd say. I